Okay.
Hey, we are back, and we are excited about our next segment. So you can see Ben Affleck wearing one of these hats in the film Live by Night, his new movie, and Graham Thompson has seen his retail shop, Optimo Hats, grow throughout the years, and he's joining us this morning, and he's brought a few of the beautiful hats that you designed. Welcome. So nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, how did you get involved in hat making?
Well, I've loved hats since I was a teenager. I started wearing hats back then, and I was lucky enough to find a legendary hat maker right here in Chicago who I apprenticed with.
Okay.
Back just after I graduated college, and since then we've just been growing our business, focusing on making the best hats in the world.
And so when you were in college, you were a business major then? Or, I mean, you obviously didn't learn how to do this in college.
No,
yeah.
I had a very complete career change, and the opportunity came up to do this, and this is what I love to do.
Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's talk about, because we've been talking about Ben Affleck's new movie. So you designed a hat or a few hats that are in the movie that he wears and others?
Well, the costume designer designed these. They tell us for this movie, told us what to make.
Okay.
And we made, I don't know exactly how many, but a lot. I saw the trailer, and there's a lot of Optimos there.
Is that exciting for you to see your hats on the big screen, right?
It is. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Every year we get calls for a few movies, and it's great to see them on the screen.
And you know, it's funny because I love Empire, and it's on Fox, and I love their hats. I had no idea that was you until today. So that's so much fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about what you've brought. What's the different style of hats here? And these are mostly for men that we have here.
Well, they are, but a lot of these styles are unisex. We have a lot of women clients now that want a really high-quality hat, not just a fashion hat.
So what kind of hat are you wearing? Was there a name for all of these?
We have particular names for certain styles, but most of these are fedoras. So a hat that has a pinch that you can wear up or break down like this is called a fedora.
Okay.
And these are some popular ones that we do. They fit different style.
Oops. Okay, I'm going to pick this one out. Tell me about this one. This reminds me of an English hat. Am I right?
Yeah, it is. It's called a bowler, and this is a very traditional, old-school hat, but a lot of people are wearing them again.
That's pretty. Now, I would try this on, but I have a huge head. For more reasons than one. I really do. I have a big head, so I can guarantee you this will not fit me.
Yeah, that is a smaller one, too.
Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and then what about some of these other ones?
So this one is called the Hyde Park. We give some of our hats Chicago names.
I like that.
That's a very, fits a lot of faces, easy hat to wear, very popular style. It's got a very simple bow on the side.
Very, very pretty. And I love this. This kind of reminds me of, I don't know, Miami, Cuba, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
This goes back to the Cuban culture,
Look
and
how
these.
pretty that is.
Well, that material is hand woven in Ecuador.
Wow.
All of our hats are made in our workshop on the south side of Chicago, but this material is hand woven, and those are the real Panama hats.
Beautiful. Okay, how long does it take you to make something like this?
Well, when we manufacture these, typically a hat takes about a week to go through all of the processes. We group them, but a weaver, this actual material, this hat took about 3 months for a weaver, one weaver to weave one hat. So these get expensive. They're really fine ones.
Which I can understand. I wish that you guys at home could feel this, because just the texture, this is hand woven. And it's probably custom made for whomever decides that they would be interested in this one, huh?
Well, we have a lot of hats at our store downtown, and so these I just brought that were in stock downtown, but we also custom.
Okay. Can I ask you, what's your price range in hats?
They start about $700 for our felt hats, and then they can go up into the thousands for some of the really fine Panamas.
Well, and I can understand, consider how much time and effort is put into this. Is absolutely gorgeous.
Thanks. Well, that's one of our goals, is to have hats that you don't have to really know much about hats. You can just see and feel the quality in them.
And then, can anybody wear a hat? Anybody can wear a hat, right?
Anybody who wants to wear one.
Some people say, I can't, I don't look good in hats, but you got to own it, don't you?
You've got to own it. It has to fit your style, your personality, and you know, they're not for everybody, but they are for people that want a good hat.
Well, I love them. And tell us your website.
Optimo.com.
Optimo.com. You've just recently opened a new location, so people can go out to your website and find out more about that.
Yes, we're right at Jackson and Dearborn in the fabulous Monadnock building.
Very nice. Thanks so much. What a pleasure to meet you.
Thanks, you too, Sylvia.
What an interesting thing to do for a living.